So in this video, I wanted to try something a little different, and instead of just my normal kill montages, I wanted to kind of talk about my opinions on the game in its current state and like the future of the game, maybe ways it could be improved. And these are just my opinions, so take them with a grain of salt and let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. But I just want to start out by saying that I still think that Hunt is one of the most unique shooters available to play right now, and it's got amazing graphics, atmosphere, sound, gunplay, all of that is just super solid. And I feel like it's still just a diamond in the rough. Like it's still missing what it needs to just become like a really popular game. And a lot of that is to do, I think, with content. And I know that's something I've been like kind of experiencing lately because I've played so much is just while the map is like it's really well designed and it looks great and the different the different times of day or whatever do change the look of it in the feel of the map. It's just once you played a map as much as I have, you kind of start wanting a change of scenery. And I know they are working on another map, and I'm excited to see that. Hopefully, it's gonna be solid. I just my main concern with it is that, as far as I understand, it's just gonna be another Bayou map. And personally, I would really like to see a different location. I think something like the desert Southwest or like the Rocky Mountains, something that kind of fits the Western theme of the game. Would be really cool to see, and I would really like to see that actually. I know that's like something that's not like easy to do to just make a new map, but I think if they did manage to make another map with a different location, it would really add to the game. My second issue with the lack of content is just the bosses. We've been fighting the butcher and the spider now for 8 months, and it was really cool at first. It was really unique, you know, fight like going into the layers and seeing these big ass monsters like coming after you. But if you play the game as much as I have, you eventually it starts to wear off, and I just think it would be really nice to have another monster to hunt. Uh, Maybe like a werewolf. I think I've heard other people talk about how cool that would be. I think it would be a really good idea. But really anything I would be down for, like giant snake, vampire. I don't know, something besides the butcher and the spider. I think is needed at this point. I guess the third issue with the lack of content is just the weapons. Like all the base weapons in the game for the most part are just really solid, and they did a really good job with them. But they haven't really added any new weapons. They've added weapon variations of existing weapons, and some of them are good, some of them aren't. But they haven't really, with the exception of the crossbow, which I think we can all agree isn't really the best gun. Like you're better off with a shotgun if the range of the crossbow is useful. Um, the exception of that, they really haven't added any new weapons, and it looks like they are working on like that bomb lance thing, which looks kind of cool, I guess. But I would really like to see them add like a new bolt action rifle, like the Lee Enfield or the Springfield, something that was around during this time period. Maybe like a new like medium ammo weapon, pistol would be nice. Um, and again, I know that it takes a long time to make weapons from scratch, and they're actually talking about this in their stream today, how it's much easier to just create weapon variants from existing weapons. But at the same time, it's like you don't. I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, like I would rather see one new unique weapon that's fun to use than five weapon variations of the Winfield. They're all garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the Winfield Aperture, the Winfield Marksman, the Winfield Silencer, all those guns are just, in my opinion, pretty bad. And instead of adding all those, could they have not spent that time working on a new weapon? So that's my main issue with that is I'd really just like to see a new unique weapon that really adds to the gunplay in the game. And with the weapons, I guess comes balancing. And I'm not really gonna talk too much about this. I'm not gonna pretend to know the fix for it, but it's definitely been an issue that this game struggled with. All I do know for a fact though is the Crowning King did not need a buff, and it actually needs a nerf because it was already the strongest shotgun in the game, and the range on it now is just ridiculous. So they need to look at that. Other than that, it's a work in progress, I know, and it's gotten better, but still not there yet, I don't think. Another thing, the solo event I thought was a really cool idea, and I did have fun playing it. My issue with it though was like the winners were the dudes that had the time to play 250 matches in a week. Like it really wasn't uh I don't know, it didn't really give us a chance. Those of us that couldn't play that much, it didn't really give us a chance to compete because we can't play that much. So like adding adding a different system in for like the winners, like I don't know, just something that rewards just pure skill over how much you can play, I think would be nice to see. But I think the events in general and the competition aspect is pretty cool, and I definitely would like to see them bring that back in a different form in the future. Something like every month would be pretty cool, I think. Uh, I guess my last thing here is just the prestige. Like it's always kind of been like a bragging rights thing, but in my opinion, all it's ever really been is just who plays the game the most. And yeah, I mean you can sit at level 100 for a while. I mean I did it. I'm not gonna lie, I did it my first 3 weeks or so month that I played the game just because I didn't really see a reason to prestige and have 100 health. But now that I do prestige a lot, like it is fun, like the weapon progression system, especially once you get past level, I don't know, like 15 or so. But it doesn't really reward you. Like it's kind of hard sometimes when you've got like 40k in the bank to just prestige and go back to using like crappy weapons. But I think if they added like a legit reward for it, other than just some okay looking emblems, like I guess my idea would be like something like I think COD used to do, where you could unlock like one trait. Let's just say like every 10 prestige levels, you could unlock like one trait that you could use right away. So like pitcher would be nice. It's fanning would make the conversion pistol and like tier 1 hunter is actually kind of useful. Something like that to just give you that incentive to keep playing and prestiging. The last thing I just wanted to talk about real quick is the matchmaking system. I know it's something that the devs are working on and they have some ideas, so hopefully those work out. I know it's got to be tough just because the player base is so small, and it would be nice to see a skill-based matchmaking system, but at the same time, no one wants to wait for 10 minutes for a game, so hopefully they can figure that out. And on the topic of that, I just want to say that I feel like the devs really do a solid job on this game, and they listen to the community, which is nice, and they've kind of adapted this game to the community and their thoughts. So that's been cool to see. And I think as long as they continue to optimize it and if they add some new content, I think this game will really reach its potential. At least I hope it does because it really is a great game. And yeah, that was just my thoughts, guys. Again, thank you all for watching, and I just also want to say thank you guys for subscribing. It's pretty crazy to me that when I started my account in February, I never thought I would hit 4,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate the support, guys, for real. And it's also been really cool to to make the friends that I've made through my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still making videos for as long as I can because I really enjoy it. Take it easy, guys.